Prince Daeron Targaryen, known as Daeron the Daring, was the youngest son of King Viserys I Targaryen and Queen Alicent Hightower, born into the shadow of his elder brother King Aegon II. Like his kin, he was a dragon rider, bound to the fierce she-dragon Tessarion. Though his presence remains unseen, spoken of only through whispers and the words of Alicent's brother, his role in the looming conflict will be undeniable. Among the great houses that rally behind the Greens, some will look to him, not Aegon, as the true ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Welcome lore lovers to a new thing here on my channel, diving for the first time into the rich and brutal history of Westeros. Recently, I finished watching season 2 of House of the Dragon, and I've also read the books. In episode 6, Alicent's brother talks to her about Daeron, her third son, and I got really excited as from the books, I knew this character will be remembered as Daeron the Daring. So today, we'll unravel his tale. Spoilers ahead. Yet the greatest threat to Rhaenyra's reign was not Aemond One Eye, but his younger brother, Prince Daeron the Daring, and the great southern army led by Lord Ormond Hightower, said Archmaester Gildain. Daeron Targaryen was a striking young prince, the most beloved of King Viserys I and Queen Alicent Hightower's three sons. Courteous, charming, and quick-witted, he was known as the gentlest and most honorable among his brothers. Unlike Aegon and Aemond, he was spared the relentless pressure to contest Rhaenyra's claim to the throne, allowing him to grow in their shadow without the same burdens. This upbringing shaped him into one who followed orders rather than gave them, a dutiful son rather than an ambitious contender. Born in late 114 after the conquest, Prince Daeron entered the world just after Princess Rhaenyra's firstborn Jaehaerys Velaryon. Hoping to prevent the rivalry that divided their mothers, King Viserys arranged for the two infants to share a wet nurse. Yet, despite his efforts, resentment grew between them, extending to Jaehaerys' younger brothers, Lucerys and Joffrey. Forced into shared lessons, feasts and training, their animosity only deepened over the years. At 6, Daeron claimed the dragon Tessarion, though he did not ride her immediately. By 126 AC, at 12 years old, he was sent to Old Town to serve as a squire and cupbearer to Lord Ormond Hightower, his mother's cousin. When the Dance of the Dragons erupted after Aegon II seized the throne, Daeron remained in Old Town, accompanying Ormond's forces as they marched to aid the Greens. At the Battle of the Honeywine, the Blacks initially gained the upper hand, pushing Ormond's army toward defeat. However, the tide turned when Daeron took to the skies on Tessarion, scattering the enemy and forcing a retreat with devastating losses. For his valor, Daeron was knighted with Vigilance, House Hightower's Valyrian steel sword, and earned the title Daeron the Daring. Yet ever humble, he credited Tessarion as the true hero. His actions at Honeywine marked a turning point in the war, crushing the Blacks' ambitions in the Reach and securing a vital victory for the Greens. After the Battle of Rook's Rest left Aegon II gravely wounded, Aemond took the mantle of regent. Eager for sole glory, he dismissed Daeron as too young and refused his aid in reclaiming Harrenhal from Prince Daemon, whom he saw as his greatest threat. Meanwhile, with Rhaenyra seizing King's Landing and the Iron Throne, Daeron became the Blacks' most dangerous adversary. Remaining at Ormond Hightower's side, he frequently scouted ahead, his presence alone enough to bring houses Oakhart, Rowan, and the Shield Islands to heel, fearing Tessarion's wrath. If you are enjoying this journey through Westeros' past, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow, allowing me to bring you even more deep dives into the lore we all love. Let's keep these stories alive together. Upon learning of Prince Mellor's murder in Bitterbridge, Daeron's mercy faded. The town fell to fire and steel, its people slaughtered, cut down by Hightower soldiers and drowned in the Mander's waters. In the aftermath of the sack of Tumbleton, he granted Bitterbridge to Ulf the White, a dragon seed who had betrayed Rhaenyra. Yet Ulf and his fellow traitor, Hugh Hammer, demanded their own terms before pledging their loyalty, setting the stage for further treachery. With King Aegon II missing after the fall of King's Landing, presumed dead, and Prince Aemond slain by Daemon Targaryen at the God's Eye, Daeron became the first in line to the Iron Throne. Lord Anwin Peake, urged him to claim the title of Prince of Dragonstone, while others called for him to be crowned outright. When Hugh Hammer, swollen with arrogance, declared himself the rightful king, Daeron, enraged, hurled his wine into Hugh's face. The insult nearly ended in violence, with Hugh threatening to strike him down. The next day, tensions escalated as Hugh appeared before the assembled lords, wearing a crown of his own. Outraged by this brazen act, Daeron and his men seated, and soon whispers of conspiracy took hold. A faction known as the Caltrops sought to rid themselves of the treacherous dragon seeds, but they refused to act without Daeron's blessing. Without hesitation, he gave his consent, sealing Hugh's fate. Prince Daeron met his end during the chaos of the Second Battle of Tumbleton, though the exact circumstances of his death remain shrouded in uncertainty. One tale, often recounted, speaks of a Mirish sellsword known as Black Trombo, who struck Daeron down with a morning star as the prince stumbled from his tent, his garments aflame amidst the devastation wrought by Seasmoke's assault. Another version tells the same story but claims Daeron fell to an anonymous man-at-arms who slew him unknowingly. However, the account favored by Grandmaster Mankan and Archmaester Gildane suggests that Daeron perished when a burning tent collapsed upon him, trapping him beneath the wreckage. Regardless of the truth, his body was never recovered, giving rise to rumors and pretenders who, in the reign of King Aegon III from Rhaenyra's line, sought to claim his name, but all were exposed as frauds. And that, lore lovers, was the story of Daeron the Daring, a prince lost in flames of war but never forgotten. If you enjoyed this tale, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more epic lore. And don't forget to join our Discord, where we are building a cozy community of lore enthusiasts, discussing everything from Targaryen history to the hidden secrets of Westeros. See you there.